We're going to be going over the clickable image software, how to create some great looking images to create attraction to your business or product or program. These are going to be done from scratch. Every single one that you see here, I've created from scratch, and you can do exactly the same. This has brought me in a ton of leads in as well. So the power in creating this, it costs you $0. Number one, the only thing you have to be is a member of the Legacy, which is a cost of $25. You already know what the first product you get for that is a social scheduler. This is bonus product. You get this for absolutely no cost. Again, creating attraction is a way for us to create a commercial online. It's the only way for attract individuals to come see our product or program. It's like knocking on the screen, the computer screen. Hey, 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 see me, click here, And there's a lot of competition out there. So you have to be different. You have to be different. Not only different, you can't have the same ad all the time because people are going to know, hey, I know what that's about. I've already seen it. I'm not going to click on that. So what you have to do is become creative. You have to become creative, meaning all these ads here point to the same program over and over again. But it doesn't tell you that. So this is what you need to do is create sort of a disguise in a sense, not in an evil way, but in a way to let them know that, hey, we got some great stuff here. You need to come see this. Okay, so this is your commercial online, especially on social media, unless you have video, which is YouTube. Again, that's another story. But again, if you want to create a buzz and you want to get people to click on, how many of you ever clicked on an ad that looks similar to one of these? Type of Y inside the chat box. How many of you ever clicked on an ad that you see that looks similar to this? Now, how would you love to be that person that they click on to come see your advertisement? And not, this is just a way. And again, we're going to show you exactly how to do this from scratch, from step one to step one to the end. We're going to show you from step one to the end. There actually isn't any steps, but just, we'll go through that live today. And I'm going to show you over the shoulder how I create these. You can add color, buttons, images, text, you name it. And what this is going to do is going to get people to see what you're talking about. You have to kind of pique their interest right from the start. So what is it can you say in a short amount of words to pique their attention? And as you can see here, I'm bringing in leads in daily using this software. Find out how you can find out how you can I guess I spelled that wrong. Find out how, okay, here we go, I forgot the comma. You can too click below. And there's the play button. Now this simply stating, I'm bringing in this data. Now when they click on this image, they're going to be redirected to my capture page. Now the capture page, you may have a capture page program already, you may not. But what you can do is forward them to the autoresponder capture page system that we give you for free. Now, if many of you know what that means, that's the Response Magic free account that you have. You can create unlimited opt-in forms, which are also capture pages. Should be software not. Yeah, I know I spelled that wrong. Thank you, Sherry. I think you noted that before. Yeah, that's the. Well, again, we have an updated one, but that's obviously spelled incorrectly. But the point is, it does the job. The social scheduler here, as you can see, that's pretty much what I was promoting is a social scheduler. Build your business using this most powerful organic traffic builder on the social media. Live stats. And again, in this video, I showed live stats of how many likes, how much engagement I was creating in that video. And then to the right was my form where I wanted them to fill out the form and then be forwarded to the page where they can sign up for the Legacy. And as well, at the same time, I'm shooting emails to them through my autoresponder because many of them will not pick up the phone. So email is the next best thing for that. Now, that being said, again, this is another simple one. And then I also have a Facebook course I put out there. And it's a three series course. And when I sent it out, I had a ton of signups just for this alone. And what it has done was create a buzz out there. People want to know how they can promote on Facebook, and they want to know how to use the system properly. So if you create a course simply showing them step 1 to step 3 and how they can create leads and how they can get leads, then they can follow suit. Now, what they do not know is the software that I'm using is obviously the social scheduler and the clickable image software. So the stuff that they're actually clicking on that's attracting them is actually the stuff that they're going to be using once we teach them inside of the emails that they're receiving, step 1, 2, 3. So this is the goal. Your goal is to educate. Your goal is to pass on the information to the individuals that are clicking on your ads, okay? So this is called attractive marketing. It's called online commercials, but they're not really commercials, obviously, they're pictures, but you get the idea. So today we're going to show you how to create these. So I have more than these, but these ones I just uploaded them quickly. We're going to focus on Crazy Cash Club today because many of you are from Crazy Cash Club. So I'm going to show you how to create a Crazy Cash Club image and post like this. And then what you're going to do is pretty much get the idea, retain it, and then use the same software that I'm using, because I'm going to give you the software that we're going to be using. There's no cost to use this software. And then what you're going to do is log into your social scheduler. Once you finish creating the image, you're going to upload it to the clickable image software, and you're going to send it out to all your social media accounts. Okay. Now keep in mind, some of you for Facebook, some of you may be blocked to advertise more than once in certain groups. Now this happens occasionally through analytics that has nothing to do with our software, and you may be suspended for a week, 2 weeks, a month. It depends on Facebook. If you're posting like crazy, they're going to try to limit you because they get paid for advertisement when you advertise. That's how they make their money. So they're going to limit how much you can advertise. So I wouldn't use this more than 4 or 5 times a day. That's way too many times. To be honest, the way I use it is once every 2 to 3 days. That is it. And believe it or not, I get a lot of leads from that 1 or 2, 3 days because this post will still be seen for weeks to come. And I'm going to show you live stats on that as well. So that being said, let me move on. First thing I'm going to do is share my screen so that way you can see exactly what I see. Over the show, this is live over the shoulder training. Let's open up the chat box. Put this over here. And here we go. My virus protection. They always do this. Bam, there we go. This should be done soon. Let me go. Okay, is that the last one? Good. We're good to go. All right. Here we go. This is the clickable image software. How many of you signed up for this already? Press a Y in the chat box, just so I know that you guys have access to it. There was a lot of people filled out the form already or registered the last couple of days. If you did, I just sent out an email this morning letting you know that you guys all have access to it. Now, whoever registered, you have to register for it. It's in your back office under Getting Started, clickable image software. So if you registered for it, you should have received an email from $25legacytools@gmail.com, this email here. And that email is pretty much stating you that you are ready to go and you can start using it immediately. Now, that being said, we still need to create an image. We still need to find an image, again, online. It needs to be an image that you want to share. You know, it could be a Crazy Cash Club image. But what I like to do is create my own images. Why? Because like I said, you don't want to be like everybody else. You want to stand out. And the only way for you to stand out is to be different and to show different images, show different pictures, branding yourself. How many of you clicked on an image that looked different? All right, let's say you joined an opportunity. Let's just name, let's just say Herbalife. You joined Herbalife. This is just an example. And you know what Herbalife is about. You've seen many ads about Herbalife, but for some reason there was an ad that stuck out, and it didn't say it was about Herbalife, but it said it was about health and wellness or whatever, and it attracted you, and you clicked on it, and then you were taken to an Herbalife video ad. Again, it could be any program, but you already knew about it, but you clicked on the ad anyway, thinking it was something else. That's called, again, this happens a lot, ladies and gentlemen. It's because they changed what everybody else is doing. If you're using the same advertisement that everybody's using inside of the same program, then everybody's already seen it because you got thousands of people sharing the same thing. So how do you stand out? And I'm going to show you today exactly how to stand out. Stay away from all those people. You want to be different. You want your own stuff. Stay away from all those ads. If you see an ad on a new program, or maybe your program, Crazy Cash Club, and everybody has an ad, it's already a picture that everybody's using. You know, it's okay to use it. It's just, you know, that a lot of people are going to be using that. If you know that's to be true, you may want to stay away from that and create your own and share that one. But it's going to go to the same place. It's going to go to the same place, which is your affiliate link for Crazy Cash Club. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're not saying that you can't use it. We're just saying that multiple people are going to be using it. So if someone's already seen it, they're going to bypass it the next time they see it. So you want to stop that from happening, and I'm going to show you how to do that live. So first thing I'm going to do is click on. This is one of the photo programs I like to use. I got to go on my other account. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. Here we go. There we go. Just grab that link. Copy. Paste it here. That way I can have everything in one page. All right. This is called Photo Background, Photor, F-O-T-O-R. This is a program that I use. It's free program. There is a paid program in there. Again, we don't make any money. We're not an affiliate. I don't even have a paid account with them. But what I do is have a free account with them, and I love using it because it works really, really well with images. Now, if you want to just create quick images, this is the best way to do so. Now, there's some of the programs. Sam uses iPicky. There's some other programs out there that you can create images for. But like I said, this is a free one, and I like using this one. It's the reason why I'm introducing it today. Sam, when he does it in iPicky. He likes using that program. Many of you probably already know these programs, have used them in the past. The reason why I like using this program is because you can add all kinds of images you can get from either Google or from your stock images somewhere, somehow. If you have images in PNG, if you know how to create images in PNG, which we do, we teach that. We'll probably teach that one day during the week, next week, just to get a little bit advanced. We want to do the basics. Now, what's going to happen here, what I'm going to show you is you need to change the size of the image. You need to change the size. The size has to be the size used for Facebook. Because Facebook has a certain image size, okay? So we're going to go ahead and change the image size. So I'm going to click on Edit. Okay. And we're going to click on, here we go. We got to get to the image size first. Let's go back to the beginning. Leave the page. Give me 1 second. There we go. Design. It should give me an option to pick custom. I'm looking for custom. Usually a box. What happens, I'm using a different browser just for today, and I think this is why it's not going right to that area. So let's see if it loads up here. There we go. This is what we need. This is the page that we need, because what we're looking for is custom, because there isn't a Facebook post. See, this one says Facebook post. The problem with this one, as you can see, the image size is 940 by 788. Now that's fine if you're just putting a picture, but if you're not making it for redirection. If you're making it a redirect photo for our social pic magic, then you need to make a custom size, because it has to be exactly the size of a YouTube video. So we're going to click on custom. Once you do so, we're going to click and unlock this little lock here, and we're going to select 470 by 246, and then click apply. Now this is the size that we need. This is the exact size. So anything in this image is going to be shown on Facebook. Okay, anything in this image size. So it's 470. Take notes now. 470 by 246. That'll be the size. This is the size we all need. This is the size for Google. This is the size for this is the size for LinkedIn and Facebook. Really, Google doesn't really matter with Google, because they don't care what size you use there. LinkedIn and Facebook are the only ones that, you know, are more. I want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? They're more of a challenge in this case, because they have a certain image size for video, and so in this case you have to use this correct size. 470, 246. Let's get started. Now you can change the color of the backgrounds. As you can see this right here, these little 3 lines, this box under the text, this is the stickers. You can add stickers if you want to. You can add shapes, you can add text, and you can change the background. So I'm going to select background, and you can change the color. As you can see here, green, blue, yellow, white, black, purple, red, and so on. So you can decide, and you can make your own custom. Just bring it wherever you want it here. You want purple, violet, I don't know what color's best for you. Maybe for the holidays we'll choose red. You know, yellow stands out as well. So you can just pick whatever works best for you. Now what we're going to do here, I'm going to select a really bright yellow, and I'm just going to grab the text box because I kind of have an idea of how I want to create a Crazy Cast Club advertisement. So first of all, what I like to do is add shapes. Oop, I hit the wrong one. I hit stickers. I'm going to hit shapes, and I like to click the circle because the circle is going to, it's going to put, I'm going to put the letter C inside of this circle. I'm going to kind of make it real interesting. I don't want to make just any ad. And I'm going to have it stick out like this. And I'm going to change the color of this circle from dark gray to like a blue. There we go. See how that stands out? And then you can change the size by grabbing a corner. You can make it huge, small, big, but I'm just going to make it enough so that all 3 letters fit. All 3 words fit inside of this box. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this. I don't need to make, I don't want to have to keep grabbing another shape. So what I'm going to do is just select clone, which is right here. And it'll make me another one. And then I'm going to do it again. Clone. And here's the third. I'm going to kind of, and then I'm just going to line it up just like this. And you'll get the idea once this thing starts to take shape. Right now, you're probably looking at like, what the heck is he doing? Bear with me. That's coming. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to, actually, you know what? Maybe like this, because I'm going to probably add some lines right below it. Again, I'm doing this live from scratch, so bear with me. I'm not trying to create an ugly image. I just want to make sure that it looks good at the same time. I am experimenting, okay? So it's okay to experiment and make errors, you know, because you can always go back and edit it and fix it. And then what I'm going to do is grab a line. I'm going to see if it fits. See, I'm trying to create something that looks very different than what everybody usually will see, just like that. And then like that. I'm going to duplicate it, clone, bring it down here, and then clone again, and bring it down here. I'm going to bring it over like so. And then I'm going to change the color to white. There we go. And I'm going to grab the text box and bring it over. Now I'm just going to put crazy in capital letters right in this box here. All right. See how it's behind the circle? What you can do is if you see the words behind the circle, it's because you added the box second. If you would have added the box first, then the words would be in the front and you'll be able to see it. But if you added the text first and then added the box, the words will be behind the box. All you have to do is click on layer and it'll bring the words in front, as you can see there. And then all you have to do is, I'm going to change the font because I want it to stand out. So I want it to be different. I'm going to choose something like this. This is called Apple Paint. I like that. And then I'm just going to change the size of the text. So I'm going to go to size. Now you can select a number or you can move this over, just like that. You can move this over, or you can change the size by clicking here and scrolling down and picking the size you prefer. And then all I'm going to do is add it like that. Okay. And what I'm going to do, actually, you know what? I got a better idea. There we go. So crazy. And then what I'm going to do is duplicate this. I'm going to hit clone, because we have Crazy Cats Club. It's 3 C's, right? So we're just going to add them right in there just like that, and then duplicate it again and grab that. As you can see where I'm kind of going with this design. Now this is, I know what you're thinking. It's taking too long. I don't want to, but bear with me. What I'm trying to create here is an ad so you guys can get more eyes on the prize. And the prize is your program. If you create something different and you take a little bit of time creating it, you can save it. And once it's saved, you can always use it over and over and over again. But you want to be different. So again, I encourage you all to create your own and just have fun with it. And then as time goes by, you know, you can create another one. Now, sometimes you feel like getting creative, sometimes you don't. It's just the reality of it. But when you do get that urge to create something new, then you can just come on in here, create an ad for yourself or for your team, because your team will maybe somebody's a superstar and likes doing this stuff. Then guess what? You have them create it. But then again, that it won't be original because not everybody, because everybody will be using the same image. So keep that in mind as well. I'm trying to get this C to move and I cannot. Let me move it. Let me make it smaller and then move it. There we go. I'm just trying to get it to fit in this box how I want. There we go. Click on this box. Bear with me. You want to stand out, you got to do different things. This is what we teach all the time. You want to stand out, you got to be different and do different things. That's it. If you want to stand out, be different. You'll never see this ad. You've never seen this ad. Why? Because I've just created live. I know you have not ever seen it. So I'm going to go ahead and put club cash. You know, the C's already there. So I'm just going to take the ASH, put it here. And then I'm going to change the font. And we're going to go with a different one. That was Arial Paint here. And we're going to choose, how about Artistical? That's a good one, but sometimes it just looks a little crazy. But it might work. Let's see. You never know. I'm just going to move this over and change the font size. And we'll go with 36. And we'll go a little bit bigger. We want to kind of stand out. So we'll go with like 48. There we go. That's a good size right there. And then all we're going to do is duplicate it. That's it. Clone it. And then oh, actually I got the cash in the wrong place, but let me just fix that here. And then I'm going to move the letters back around. Just bear with me for a second. I know you're probably thinking, why's he got it in the wrong place? Hold on, I'll fix that. And then, there we go. Move this over. Get this one up here. Now you're starting to see it stand out a little bit. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you need to do to create a little bit of a difference in advertising for yourself. If you want to stand out, you want people to click on your stuff, this is becoming Creative Crazy Cash Club. It looks good, right? Doesn't it look? You can make this a little bit bigger, just like that. That way it stands out a little bit more. Just stretch it out. And then what I'm going to show you, another thing you could do, you see this little block here, this triangle? See how it has an empty spot here? I'm going to bring this triangle just to kind of fill in that area because it looks a little empty. And then I'm going to change the color to that blue that we were using, just like that. There we go. Now it's starting to really look good, isn't it? Now what we're going to do is import. Now this is the great thing I like about this program. Let me see if there's any questions. It's fun creating images. Looks like fun to me. Crazy Cash Club. Yeah, look at Ray Man. Yeah, I know I was spelling it wrong. I know. I'm working on it now. So I'm just checking to see if anybody had any questions. All right, now what I'm going to do is just add an individual here, person in PNG. Remember, if you're using a white background and it's a white background image, then that's fine. But if you're using a yellow background, then the image has to be in PNG unless it's a yellow background. So what I'm going to do is go to my handy dandy notebook here. That was that Blue's Clues? I don't know if you remember Blue's Clues. My son used to watch that all the time, and every time he pulled out that notebook, he always said, "This is my handy dandy notebook." This is my handy dandy image notebook. I'm gonna go on ClickBank, and then I want to do is just find an image of a lady looking excited, and here we go. I found one, and then we're just gonna grab her and add her right here in where we need her. See how it's starting to really come together? And now Crazy Cash Club, and then we could put you could put a little phrase here, some more text. But again, I'm just giving you, this is just an example. You can make this text a little smaller and add a little, join us or join our community, or anything you can add there will be great. You can make this a little narrower, bring it down. Let's see what we're gonna add here, Ray. Let me see. Make this a little smaller so I can fit some more items there. We could take this, shorten this a little bit. That way we have some room. There we go. And here as well. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to grab another text box and just type community. Well, I already have capital letters. Community of Wealth Builders. And then what I'm going to do is highlight it and center it all, so I can center it just like that so it fits in that little area here. I'm going to bold it, and then I'm going to change just like that. See how it's starting to stand out a little bit? You can change it, and then I want to turn it. I want to turn it so it kind of, throws it. It looks cool. It looks good. It kind of, it just is different, and this is what you're looking for. I mean, some things will look real good, some things will work real well, but your goal is to become different. You want somebody to see it, you want somebody to actually click on it, and you want them to join. So you have to be different. A community of wealth builders. Now you can change this font if you don't like it. I like that font somewhat, but it's not really attracting me right now. There we go. Let me try that one. That one looks pretty good. Let's see here. I'm just gonna move it over. And then maybe I'll add presentation. I might be adding too much here, but let's see here. You can remove her if she's in the way. We might have to, but maybe not. I really don't want to move her because she creates excitement. People see a person like that. Again, you can change this if you don't like it. What you can do is community of wealth builders. You can get rid of this then if it doesn't fit good, and remove that, make her bigger, and then add a join now button. Well, you can add one here, or you can click on join now here. All you have to do is grab a text and type in join now. The goal is to become different, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to be like everybody else. Everybody's going to have the different ad, because nobody's got the same mind. We're going to make that text white, and then we're going to flip it, and we're going to bring it over right here. And we're just going to bring it up. There we go. And then we're going to bold it. See how that works. Not too shabby. We'll get in there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you can see, again, it'll take you a lot less time as you work with it. But you know, some days you'll do it a lot faster than other days, and then you pretty much got an idea and you'll just go with it. As you can see in this particular instance, you know, I'm just taking a little bit more time because again, this is a live training over the shoulder. I am commenting and I'm trying to think in the top of my head what I can add to this to make it stand out. Again, join now, that stands out. You can add a little bit more shape here, or maybe a little line under here just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. Something like this, make it white, and then just bring it over. Just like that. Let me see. We can add a button here. You can remove her if you don't want her there. But like I said, the most successful post I've had is when I add people. Because this image looks like I've paid to get this done. People will pay to get images like this done. So if you can create images like this, you'll have a lot of success. Okay, so what I'm going to do something a little different. What I'm going to do is remove this line because I just thought of an idea. And I'm going to choose the one with the arrow. And then I'm going to move the arrow over, bring that down, just like this. And then I'm going to change it to white. I don't know if it's visible, but it might be a little too small. But you can create another arrow. You don't have to put this one here. You can put your own arrows. If you import photos, if you have arrows, you can download them from YouTube. As you can see, this one here is a nice one. You got these. You can get them all these from Google. I said YouTube. I meant to say Google. You can get them from Google, and you'll be able to add them. Make sure they're PNG. PNG meaning there's no background. See how this one has a white background? That's only good if there's a white background to it. So you don't want to use that one. Let's see what other ones we have. I got this one. This one's red. There we go. Grab that one. You can turn it around. Kind of get it to stand out. And we can just make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then what they'll do is they'll click here. So you don't even need a click here button. This is telling them to click there. And it's standing out. You see that? So what you can do here now, since we did that, we can take these letters and we can change the font. And we're going to go with a little bit more bold. What do you think? Let's go a little bit more bold. All right, just like that. Bring it over. I'm not too happy with this one. I don't know. I might just get rid of this in its entirety. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't like that. Ah, here we go. Hey, now we're talking. This is a nice one. I like this one. See how it stands out. All right, maybe if I turn it, let's see if I turn it this way. I'll just leave it like that. Just like that. I mean, again, you can play around with it, but this is for this example. As you can see, it's very different. No one has it. This will get you clicks. I can guarantee it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move this down. We removed it before already. Move this down just like that. And there we go. Now we're done. This is an ad that will get hits. You may want to make this arrow a little larger. Just like that. And then move it over. There we go. Join now. Crazy Cash Club, community of wealth builders. Join now. And then what you're going to do is have a video or have your capture page, your opt-in page ready. Now, does anybody have a video for YouTube for Crazy Cash Club that we can use? YouTube, it will be training. Looks great. Yes, it is, Jeannie. It's really fun. It's going to be really fun. If you guys start creating your own images like this, I can tell you. I mean, this is exactly what's been. I'm not telling you this to do it just because I'm telling you to do it. I'm telling you to do this because it works for me. Oh, by the way, let me give you an example. I forgot to share this with you. Here we go. You ready? You see this? Look at all these plus ones. This is just today alone, or whenever I posted. I think it was yesterday or today. Let's start from the bottom. Oh, this person just loves everything that I'm doing, so they clicked on everything. All right, remember the branding? This is the social scheduler branding. This was yesterday. So I got 2 plus 2. This is inspiration, motivation. Same thing with this one here. Let's see here. This one got plus 14. People are commenting. Branding. We have another one. Another one. And this one has plus 22. Now remember, this is more than one motivation group. This is about 4 different motivation groups that I posted in and that are getting hits. Let me refresh the page because that was a little older. Let's see if we have any more. That's it. That's one. But as you can see, they're gonna get hits. They're gonna continue to get hits, and your ads will also get hits. People are gonna start following you on Google. I got nine more followers just recently, as you see here, because they want to see everything that you post. Okay, whether they want to share it, which is a good thing. If they share it, what happens? Your brand gets out there. Right? Look at this ad. This is one of my clickable image ads. Get your hand on this powerful graphic redirected software. Stop posting on full social media sites. Now, what happens when someone clicks on it, they're going to be taken to your post, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And as you can see here, 4 amazing clickable image software redirect to 4 major social sites. And there's a video, and it's a capture page. Okay? But this one way would get response. But you can create one using the software that we use, which is the autoresponder for Response Magic. So let me just keep scrolling. This is happening all day, every day, ladies and gents. I don't know how to explain it. People are going to keep liking your stuff, sharing it, plus wanting it. And when they do, they'll comment as well. Some of these group members, let's see, this lady here, she loved this one. Let's see, I'm trying to get more. This is one I created on a training for a lady that was in Vita Divina. And one of our trainings, she's working with us. She's in the legacy. She's using the software that we're using. She joined, and she wanted to create a Vita Divina from scratch. So I created this one from scratch, showing her how. And she loved it. This one got some clicks as well. I posted it on Twitter. It got a lot of hits on Twitter. And all these images, exactly what I just showed you today, you can do this same ad, exactly the same. It's different. No one has it. Join now, healthy eating with Vita, and that's it. And it takes her to her website, whatever her website was at the time. I added it in there. But again, as you can see, people are liking it. You know, they like. I'm not even in Vita Divina, but I'm showing you how it works. If I'm able to create that ad for her and it got views and people are liking it and they went to her website, that's a great thing. Here's the one I posted. Now, when you click on it, it's going to take you to the sales page. And this is the $25 legacy sales page, okay? And then it's a redirection. Simple as that. There's nothing spectacular about it. It's there to do the job, and that's it. What does this one take? This was the capture page, I believe. Yeah, that's the capture page. I mean, I could keep scrolling down. This is all day, every day. You got people are sharing my blog, which I love. That's a great thing since I started doing it again. Remember the mem that we create, the mem creator inside the social scheduler? Look at that. That's what I created in the mem creator with the social scheduler. It's got 3 plus 3s. I mean, slowly but surely, this one got plus 18. This is just a quote with the image that I got from Google, and I added it here. It was just eyes, and I added the text, and I branded it with the name of the company. I did this on November 2nd. It got plus 18. The goal is to get your brand, the name. So if you're using Crazy Cats Club and you want to promote your link, this is what you need to do. All I'm doing is using the social scheduler, and I'm using the clickable image software. Okay, and then I got the autoresponder doing my, sending messages out and capturing information, and then I'm contacting these individuals when they put their phone number. I will call them, say, hey, thank you for filling out my capture page. I just want to welcome you to our program. I mean, well, they're obviously not in it yet, but you want to welcome them for filling out the form. You want to thank them, and then you want to let them know that you're going to be there whenever they need you. Simple as that. That's it. You don't want to try to get them or sell them immediately. Just introduce yourself. Hey, my name is so and so. I want to thank you for filling out my capture page form. I appreciate you. Again, if you need any help, I'm here. This is my phone number. You can call me at any time. We have special trainings during the week if you cannot make it. But if you want to know the times, I will text you the times and the dates. But thank you for, again, fill out the form, and I'll speak to you on a later date. And simple as that. And you hang up. Eventually, they'll call you back, or they'll text you, or your emails will, anyways, your emails are already at work shooting out to them. But you just want to introduce yourself. You don't have to sell them immediately, but they'll eventually, you know, they'll like to get that call from you. It really will. I'm going to save this image and give it to whoever wants it. I'm going to post this to our Facebook group so you can just grab it from there. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Let me know how many hits you get, by the way, whoever uses this. I'm going to put Crazy Cats Club, add, and post it on Google Plus communities, okay? Work from home communities, places like that, Facebook, again, and see how it goes.
Ramon,
Yeah.
you haven't shown them yet how to make that where's that clickable image going? How do they get it?
We're going to do that right now. I have to save it anyway to my computer. Now what we're going to do is take this image and make it clickable. Thank you, Ray. This is the clickable image ad software. So what we're going to do is, since we already created the image, we're going to share it. Now, if you don't want to create an image, let's say you got an image on Google, okay, and the image is not the correct size. You got to make sure it is the correct size. So you have to get an image resizer. Windows PCs, they come for free. You can get them on Windows PCs. There's a link. I think Ray knows the link. I'm not 100% sure. He could post it in the chat group. But there's an image resizer. So if you got an image that you want to use, but you don't want to, you know, create your own, just grab an image from Google, use the image resizer, and what you're going to do is make sure it's the right size, 470 by 246, and then you'll be able to post it onto social media. So once you're logged in and you're unlocked, because you still have to be unlocked when you register. I have to check your account, make sure you're a paid member, and then you just go to Photo Studio and click on Post New Photo. Once you do so, it'll take you here. This is the next page. So you're gonna, let's do some photo magic. Click on Browse, and then you're gonna find the image that we just created. Now, this is not how it's going to look like. This is just a preview, okay? And then you click Continue. Now, you can customize the video, the photo some more if you wanted to, or you can click on Ready to Post. If we go to customize this photo some more, I'm going to show you some other options that you can do. You can change default effects, you know, like Instagram. You can change it like Instagram effects. You got play buttons. So if you have a video behind this, you could take this YouTube video play button and just grab it. Click on it. Let me go and apply. Opacity 100. And the size is way too big. Let me change the size. There we go. And then you can kind of, you know, decide how big you want this play button and add it here. You can add it over here in the middle. I'm going to put it down here for this instance. And then click on, once you add it, you have to click on Apply Effect. And remember, if you don't see the image, it's because you haven't changed the opacity, which is right here. Make sure it's all the way up to 100, okay? And then click on Apply Effect, and then you'll see it there. Simple as that. Now, what you can do is once you're done, again, play buttons, we have frames if you want to add a frame around it. Buttons, you got the Sign Up Now button, send email, free download, contact us. These are buttons you can add there. Button templates, if you have button templates, you can add one of these templates there and then add text to it. And then we have arrows. Now these, again, this is just generic stuff here. That's not going to make your image extravagant. Some people will use it, some people won't, but it's entirely up to you. Now there's some more stuff up here for deselecting, round selecting, and so on. You can revert, Now, if you make an error and you click revert, it's going to reset the entire thing. Not the actual image, but whatever you added when you joined this area here. But once you're ready to post it, you can click on Save and Ready to Post. And then it's going to go to the next page where you stop the post. And you can see the play buttons there. This is the redirect link where you want them to go. Okay. So the link will be, let's see here, crazy. I gotta get caps off. crazycashclub.com. I don't know what their website is, but I'm just gonna put that for now.
Hector posted a CCC video in there if you wanted to use it.
He posted a video in the chat box?
It's in the chat, yes, sir.
All right, let me take that one. Thank you, Hector. HCP, appreciate it. There we go. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna paste that right here. Instead of going to the site, I'm gonna have him go to this video. Let me see what that video is anyway. Not that I don't trust it, I just want to see what it is. So, oh, that looks cool. All right, so we'll use that one. So this is going to be the image we use. So I'm going to go back, go back here, and that's the video. And then we're going to add a title, a description. So again, we have to pique the interest of the individual that's signing up. They already know what community, join our community of wealth builders. Creating financial freedom. Just like that, something quick, and then you can enter the description for this photo. We are a community of wealth builders creating financial freedom for all of our members. United we stand. Join us. There you go. Simple like that. Nice and easy. Nothing crazy here. Now I'm going to click on, now these are the social sites. Now remember, you have to use the social accounts that you're actually an active member of. You can't use like a fake social account. You have to connect. When you start using this for the first time, it's going to ask you to connect your social account. So you have to log into these accounts so it can remember it because it has cookies. Okay. So once you've remembered the social accounts, then now all you could do is select LinkedIn. So LinkedIn, it will go here. Boom. It's going to just pop up. LinkedIn's over. It's going to log you in automatically. And then all you have to do is click on share. Okay. Now this is going to help you get views. Hector's got, I don't know how many views Hector got on his video, but I guarantee you by the end of the day, he's going to have a lot more because of this. But that's the goal. This is what you're trying to do. Then you go to Pinterest. If you have Pinterest, how many boards do you have on Pinterest? Do you have 1, 2, 3, 4? Doesn't matter. Select them all. Okay. You can select all your boards. So I'm just going to go on Viral Suite and save it there. Okay. You can see it now how it's going to look like. If you want to, this is what it's going to look like. Once it loads up, there you go. And then you can go to, again, if you have more than one Pinterest, you can add it to all of them. Not yet, Jayanti, not yet. It will be around Christmas. Instagram is going to be the next program added to our social scheduler, and then Google Plus is going to follow right after. So that's coming to the social scheduler. Now you want to share this on Google Plus. All you have to do is click on it. Now, I don't know about you, but if you're not promoting on Google Plus, you are crazy because Google Plus has a massive audience, okay? And I'm going to give you an example. Now, this post looks great, looks good. Got the, make sure the spelling is correct, of course. Now, you want to scroll down and you can click in this box. If you're a member of a ton of communities, you want to click on this box here And then you're going to see all your communities that you're a member of here. This one has 182,000 people. This one has 153,000 people. This is all inspirational, motivational quote areas. Then you got the work from home opportunities. You got make money online, Google Plus, YouTube Search, 55,000 people. Internet marketing has 285,000 people. This is a lot of people. You talk about Facebook groups, look at these Google groups. So I'm going to click on internet community, internet marketing, and I'm going to click on, let's see, you have to make sure you pick the right area. I'm going to click on, I'm going to click on social marketing, and then I'm going to click on share. And then I'm going to go another Google Plus, and then I'm going to deselect that area. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to select another community, online business opportunities. This has about 33,000 members. We'll select, that's about good there, and then click share. And then we'll do another one. We'll do one more on Google. One more on Google Communities. Now, Hector, I'm going to have to charge you $1,000 for this, buddy. Let me go down and select another. Now, if you're in health and wellness, again, you can make health and wellness ads. Just join a health and wellness community. If you're in advertising, select the advertising community and so on. But you can go ahead and select different ones that you like. I'm going to go ahead and select this one here, promote your business free, and click on share. Now, the great thing about this is that you can share on Facebook groups that you're a member of. You can share Facebook fan pages. You can share Facebook profiles. So don't be afraid to share. If you're in a community with 10,000, 20,000 members, you can share there as well. Just select, again, if you can't see the group here, now please listen to this. If you can't see the group here when you start typing it, it's because Facebook has banned you temporarily. Okay, temporarily. It won't be all the time. But if you start typing here the name of the group and they don't pop up like this, that means you have been banned temporarily because you're posting too much. So be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because we're not responsible if you get banned from Facebook. That is your problem, not ours. This group here has about 10,000, 11,000 members. You know how I know? Because I'm the admin of the group. I created it. And all I'm going to do is share that. And then you can add some keywords here. My phone's ringing. Give me 1 second. I got to close this out. There we go. All right, as you can see here, this one has about 11,000 members. So all I'm going to do now is hashtag it. CCC. You want to use your hashtags, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Crazy Cash Club. Let's see. Hashtag Wealth Builders. You know, things of that nature. Just that, and then add a little thing. Join our community. Find it. Eventually, I'll learn how to spell. You know how it is. There we go. And then I'm just going to click on post to Facebook. That's it. Easy as pie, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can do this every other day, every 3 days. And what's going to happen is you're going to notice here. You're going to notice your notifications on Google Plus. You're going to notice the clicks. Just click to refresh the page. Let's see if we got any in the meantime while I was making that. People that follow you will see that ad immediately. You'll see your views start to really increase as well. So just keep an eye out for that. But once you post it, your notifications will be shown here. I mean, give us a testimonial. We would love to hear about it, how you see it, how you feel about it, about the advertisement, and see if it's getting views to your page. But I can clearly guarantee you that you're going to get at least a few clicks. Now, we can't guarantee any sales, but I can guarantee you'll get views if you create the ad the way, if it looks professional. Some people won't create ads that look that great, and they won't get that many clicks. But you'll learn as you grow. Nobody's been a Picasso overnight. You gotta practice, and practice makes perfect. So, Hopefully you got the understanding of that. I didn't go over it too quickly, but it's pretty much simple. Once you create your ad, all you have to do is add the link to where you want it to go. This you cannot change. That is the domain for the software. And then here is the title and the description, and then start clicking. And that's pretty much how it works. And then what's going to happen is when someone goes to Google Plus or your community, they're going to see your ads, and then they're going to click on them. And they're going to click on your image, and they're going to be taken to your video. Let's see, he had 23 views, right? Let's see if we got any views other than this. So if it goes to 24, that means it was me. Okay, but if it goes more than 24, that means the ads are working. Let's give it a shot. Look at that. 31 views already. So it went from 24 to 31. I don't know if that was you guys in the chat room. I can't really test it yet. Look at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 7 views since I've posted it. So if anyone in the chat room didn't click on it, that's a great thing. That means that it was the system doing it. But again, I can't tell you that right now. But I can tell you there is a stat tracker. So if you go to photo, click on my photo. Right here, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 7 already. And 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. And they went to his page. So as you can see, his YouTube channel shows that, and so does the image. So, which is a great thing. So it's a great way for you to keep track. Now, if you want to post this again, say a week from now, maybe 2 weeks from now, you just click on repost. Just remember, and then you repost it. And just click on repost, and well, you don't have to create the image over and over. So as you can see, I have a ton of images, and I won't be creating them all the time, but I will be using these down the road and so on. As you can see, I get a little creative sometimes, and I'll just create 2 or 3 images for that week, and I'll spread them out to entire the month, and I'll send them out. You don't have to create. See, this mobile marketing business that I'm a part of, that I'm actually owner, and what I do is share these as well. But I mean, again, this can build any program that you're in. This is why we want you to keep sticking with us in the legacy, because we're going to be building software to promote any business, not just the business of our program, but our program will help you create a large amount of money and help you promote anything you like. And the great thing about this is become the creator. Look at these images. People are paying $10, $20 for this stuff on Fiverr, and you can do it for absolutely nothing. So hopefully this helps. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing the screen. Hector, that's $1,000 bill. I got you 7 views. Checks coming in the mail. All I was saying. Let me stop sharing here. Let me go back. Oh, there we go. And sharing. All right. Go back to the whiteboard, because this is where we had the phone. Oh, YouTube. There we go. Any questions? I'm going to go ahead and open up for Q&A. I like to have Q&A right after. So if you have any questions, I know this is being recorded, so I'm going to end the recording first. And then what I'm going to do is open up for Q&A. And if you have any questions, you can either click on the hand that you're going to see. That's going to open up the mic so you guys can speak. Or you can type in your questions in the chat box. And I believe I can see that Raymain was already answering them, as well as San. And then we'll go ahead and handle that. So let me go ahead and stop the recording. All right, let's give it a second here. It's a little delay with get response. And then I'm going to open it up for Q&A. Here we go. Now, we're in Q. I don't know, it's a major delay. I do apologize for this. You're welcome, Hattie. You're welcome, Kimberly. Is this recorded? My daughter couldn't get on. Yeah, Rob, I just recorded it. I'm waiting for it to finish. I clicked stop recording, but there's a really